is there a content channel or format that you are particularly bullish on sort of now and over the next few years?
Yeah, there's two. I think short form video is extraordinary, even when
Yep.
it's on more boring topics. For some reason, again, people are like used to a 30 to 90-second short clippy video with like fast cut edits and I don't know, some engaging like eye contact with the camera and and a bit of emotional resonance. Works well. Like it honestly
Yep.
does. For example, this podcast that we're recording right now, if you take a snippet of you and I chatting for 30 seconds and you overlay like the, text
Yep.
annotations and you share that on Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn and then have the link as a reply to for the
Yep.
podcast, for the full episode, that will perform vastly better than like, here's a
Yep.
picture of Nate and Rand. They were together on the podcast, watch this interview. That,
Yep.
so that
Yep.
format, that content format, I'm hugely bullish on. I've seen extraordinary results, especially on LinkedIn, of
Yeah.
all places. Like native video on LinkedIn, they've started giving a bunch of video analytics around it, and it's pretty extraordinary.
Yep.
I put up a video like the day before yesterday, and it has 2,200 minutes of watching time for a 90-second video already.
Wow.
I was like, oh, dang, that really worked. And it's kind of a promotional video about like how to use SparkToro for a thing. So
Yep.
that's wild. The second one that I'm bullish about is episodic content. So, for example,
Yep.
your content that grows podcast, right? If someone watches this episode and they think to themselves, dang, this is great. Nate has great guests on. He asks good questions. Like I love the responses, blah, blah, blah. I should go check out the back catalog.
Yep.
That is hugely powerful. I think episodic content, whether it's video series or webinar series or an email newsletter series or a blog series, as opposed to just individual blog posts that sort of stand alone, that type of stuff really, really works well in comparison to like, historically the one-off, like, let me make a guide about this and a content piece about that.